Hello everyone, welcome back to Pawan's Code Hub and this is Pawan Mercanti. So today is day 25 of our 100 days challenge. So as part of day 25 we are going to solve LeetCode 14 longest common prefix problem. Okay, so first let us understand the problem description given for this problem, and after that we are going to solve this problem in both brute force approach as well as optimized approach. Now let us see the problem description. In the problem description they have clearly mentioned that write a function to find the longest common prefix string amongst array of strings. If there is no common prefix, return an empty string. So what they're telling in the problem description, they will give one array which is containing of strings. Okay, so what we have to do, so we have to find the longest common prefix among all the strings. Okay, so and we have to return that longest common prefix, and if there is no any common prefix found in that all the strings, then we have to return an empty string. Okay, so that's what we have to do in this problem. Now let us see some sample test cases that help us to get much better understanding of this problem. If you look at this array, it contains of three strings called flower, flow and flight. Okay, if you carefully observe here, so you will find that in all the strings FL is common. Okay, since FL is common in all the strings, so we are going to return FL as a longest common prefix for this array. Okay, now let us take another array which containing of dog, race car and car. So if you carefully observe here, there is no any prefix which is common in among all these three strings, isn't it? So in this case what we have to do, just simply we have to return the empty string. So these are the basic rules which we should have to keep in mind while we are solving this problem. Okay, now let us see how to solve this problem in the brute force approach as well as in optimized approach. Okay, so I will clearly explain how to solve this problem in the brute force approach, and it's your task to solve this problem in the brute force approach. Okay, so if you won't get the solution for this problem after trying lot many times, also no need to worry, I will also push the same code in my GitHub repository as well as in my Telegram channel, so you can also get the code of this optimized and brute force approach for this problem there. Okay, now let us see how to solve this problem in the brute force approach. Okay, so in the brute force approach what we have to do, so here don't just think about the space complexity and time complexity, just try to get the approach for solving this problem. Okay, so that's what you have to do in the brute force approach. Here you should not focus on how to solve this problem in an optimized way or how to solve this problem in without taking an extra space. Don't think like that in the brute force approach. You should have to think like that in the optimized approach. Okay, so in the brute force approach your focus should be totally on getting the approach for solving this problem. Okay, see, so in the brute force approach I am going to compare the present character in one string with all other present characters in all other remaining strings. Okay, see, let us suppose here F is there. Okay, so in the first string the first character is F. So what I am going to do, I am going to compare the first character in all other remaining strings. So here it is F, right? So I am going to check in the second string whether it is F or not. Okay, so if it is F, then I will check in the third string whether it is F or not. So if all these three are having the same character, then I am moving to the next character. Okay, so the next character here is L, right? So I am going to compare L in one string with the second character in all the other remaining strings. Okay, so here there may be any number of strings will be given. Okay, so not only three strings, they can give multiple n number of strings also they can give. Okay, so we have to compare with n number of strings. So here the second character is L, right? So here also L and here also L, no problem. Now we have to compare with the third character. Here the third character is O, right? So and here also it is O, but if you see, look at the third string, here it is I. So we have to stop this process and we have to return only FL. Okay, that's how we are going to solve this problem in the brute force approach. Clear? Yeah. So but this is not the preferred approach for solving this problem. Why? Because it is taking an time complexity of order of n into m for solving this problem, but we can solve this problem within an order of n log n time complexity. So for solving this problem in an optimized approach, I am going to use the sorting technique. So in this optimized approach, instead of comparing every string with all other remaining strings, I am going to use a trick here. So I sort the array of strings in lexicographically order. Now let us take some random characters in an alphabet and let us see how we are going to solve this in an lexicographical order. See, so I am taking some characters, some random characters here like A, B, C, A, E, A, F, G. Okay, so I wanted to sort this character in an alphabetical order. So how I am going to sort this? So first all the A characters will come to the starting, and after that all the B characters will come, and after that C characters, and next D, and like that it goes on continuous. So the output in this case will be like A and one more A and another A, right? So after that B will come. So is there any other B? No. Next C, and next D, there is no D, and next E, F, G. So this is the way of sorting and in a lexicographical order. Okay. Now let us consider the given input array. So this is containing the three strings like flower, flow and flight, right? So I wanted to sort this array first. So if we sort this array, what happens? So first it will check the first characters in all the strings. Okay. So it will be F, right? So yeah. So the first character will be F. Okay, no problem. The second character will be L, right? So in all the strings, the second character is also L. So no problem. And the third character is O here. So here O and here O and here I. But it should be in the lexicographical order, means the alphabet should come in the lexicographical. It follows the lexicographical order. Among O and I, which comes first? I comes first, right? So we are going to sort this flight into the starting position. And after that, we will compare again the two remaining strings. So like that, we are going to sort this array. After sorting, the array will look like this. So the first, it will be flight, and after that flow, and then after that flower. So why I am sorting this array? So if I sort the array, the most different string will come to starting position or to the ending position. Okay. So if we compare the starting position string and the ending position string, then we can get the answer very easily, because all other strings which are in between starting and ending strings, common prefix it will contain. So that's the reason we are going to compare only the starting string and the ending string. Okay. Now let us see how to compare these two strings. Okay. So here starting string is flight and the ending string is flower, right? So first let us compare first character in flight and the second character in flower. So both are equal. Okay. Next let us compare first character in flight, that is L, and the second character in flight, that flower, that is L. So both are same. And the third character in the flight is I, and the third character in flower is O. But these two are not the same, right? So means here we have to stop the process. Means we have to return only FL as a output. Okay, clear? So that's how we are going to solve this problem. The time complexity for solving this problem is order of n log n, because we are sorting the array, right? So for sorting the array, it will take an order of n log n time complexity, and it will take only order of 1 extra space for storing these values. So that's how we are going to solve this problem. Now let us see how to solve this problem in the LeetCode. So as I said in the problem, first I am going to sort this array by using arrays.sort function, and after that I am going to store the starting string in S1, and after that I am going to store the ending string in S2. Then I am creating a new string builder which is named as result or whatever it may be. So you can name it according to your wish. Then I am going to take a loop, and I am going to iterate over the two strings and comparing each character in each string. So if the character in the both strings at current index is equal, then I am going to add that character to the result. Otherwise I am going to break the loop. Okay. So and at the last I am going to return that string. Okay. So that's how we are going to solve this problem. Now let us run this and check whether it is going to pass all the test cases or not. Just click on the run button. It is getting pass all the test cases, right? So now submit it. Yeah, so it's got submitted. So that's how we are going to solve this problem in the optimized approach. So that's it for day 25, and see you tomorrow. Till then, keep learning and keep coding. Thank you.